Anyway,
Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm doing this test run of a live, so let's see how this is going to go today. I'm doing Liv, her announcement of what she's going to do about the baby.
okay, it's 1:30, so I have to edit. I kind of just want to go live, but no, let me get these vlogs out. I'm really trying to stay on Vlogmas, but I do want to say this.
And I said this in another video about the Vlogmas situation. She's quote unquote excited about doing it now, but she was not excited about doing it before because she said this wasn't a blogging channel. So let's see how this works. Thank you, Real Nurse Bay. Let's see how this goes. I might wind up deleting this because this is my first time playing around with this. Thank you.
You guys, listen. I just found out some crazy shit today. I mean, look at my life. I want to give this disclaimer, okay? My life is crazy, okay? I don't care what people think of my life. I don't care if you agree with my decisions. It would be nice for people just to be nice, especially if you're going to watch.
She's always talking about what she don't care about. If you don't care, then don't address it.
Me, if you're going to force yourself, and I mean force because,
Yes, Pine, I'm live. And again, I might delete this later because I'm just playing around. I don't really know what I'm doing. So you guys give me some pointers as I go along. Thank you for being here.
a lot of people act like, ooh, I hate her so much, but they still watch everything I do. And I'm just like, okay, well, if you're going to force yourself to watch me, just be nice. You know what I mean? You don't have to like me, but it's like, and I don't want to sound like a bitch because I really don't care who likes me or doesn't like me I mean, I love my supporters, but I'm just saying like, I don't do this to be liked or I don't do this for people to agree with me. I do this because I like to do this and I live my life the way I want to live it because I'm going to live my life to the fullest. Like, I don't care who agrees with it. It's my life. You understand? Like, this is my life.
Okay, the angle I'm coming from with this is it's the my, me. She's not going to talk about the kids per se. To me, she's a poster child for being a narcissistic mother. Again, this is my opinion. I want you guys to give your opinions, of course, but this is the angle that I take with her. It's like it's just about her.
Life. And I heard somebody say once before, they were like, whatever you want to do it. Like, because when you get older, you can either do one or two things. You can look back and be like, dang, I wish I did that. You know what I mean? We have one life to live. Or we can look back and be like, dang, I should have did that. But it's like, at least you lived. I'm going to live. You know what I mean? I'm going to live. And that brings me to.
When is that going to start? It's like she cherry picks conversations that she hears on social media. So she's living her life to the fullest. When is that starting? Because from what I see, that's not what's going on. Now, everybody has a different life. We understand that. We all have our lives that we're leading. But this blah, blah stuff she's trying to do here, I'm not vibing with it.
To what I want to say next. Even though it's going to be so hard, and even though I don't know what the future may bring, I've decided.
So before we get into that golden brown, you move so quickly with these videos, LOL. I just started watching the one you did before this, but I'm going to have to go back after. Yes, please. I am trying to grow this channel. So I'm trying to get these videos out, especially on the weekends, because I do work. I do have a career, unlike, the person in this video. So I try to get as many as I can out over the weekends. So please, yes, watch and share and comment and subscribe and do all those things for me. I would appreciate it. Yes, Pine, embarrassing. Pure Area 51, because she doesn't really care about those kids. They are props. Yes, we definitely agree on that. That's why I don't understand this whole situation. That's what she's getting ready to say. The Real Nurse Bay, I don't watch, but thank you, Real Nurse Bay, for being here and supporting me. And I need you guys to really, really get in the box and tell me what I can do to make the lives better as I progress. Let's go.
That I'm going to keep my baby. I'm going to keep my baby. Yes, I'm going to have another baby daddy. Yes. It might get crazy, but I'm not going to let it get crazy. It doesn't have to. Like, him and I haven't really decided what we're going to be or what we're going to do. But regardless, if he wants to be.
So here's what I want to say, because I thought about this, because I'm a thinker. Just a couple of days ago, it was Joey, and I put this in my other video. But now it's just a lot of speculations going around of who the father is. Now, me personally, I really don't give a damn. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I think this is pure ridiculousness. But it's just a whole concept and the fact of something to talk about, which is what we do. But why is she not shouting from the rooftops who the father is now? Why is she leaving it all to speculation?
Be a part of the baby's life, he's totally welcome. If he doesn't, he doesn't have to. I'm going to keep my baby. I am going to get my tubes tied after this baby. But it's like, somebody also said in my chat, they were like, you'll never regret having your child. And that's true. I might regret having an abortion. I won't regret having my baby. So
and this whole thing with her too is that she lets her comment section drive her decision. You're a 35-year-old woman, and you can't make any decisions in what you need to be doing with your life. You let a bunch of strangers talk to you, and then the wild part about it is people in reactors channels be talking with some common sense, but she say we all haters. And we know it's because we don't agree with her BS. But this is a sad life. Liv has a very, very sad, pathetic life. And I don't know why she thinks that we're haters.
I'm going to have my baby. So yes, I'm going to have 4 baby daddies and 6 kids. I'm a hoe, I'm a slut, I'm a whatever you want to call me. I don't care.
Yes, you all that and then some. Yeah, I'm over here's a little judgment zone, because I believe that everybody judges, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We all do some judging. And it's my opinion. And yeah, all that and then some. Okay. Let's see. Pure Area 1, just trash. Sorry, I know it would have been about ABs. It's not the answer, but for her it is. I think she doesn't know either. That's from Demur. I think it's because the man has a woman. Pure Area. And Miss Yellow says because she still doesn't know. Okay, now. This clown is so full of ish. Okay, that too. All right, thanks, Pine. I really enjoy Pine. She kind of put me on, and I really, really appreciate her, and I love her reactions. She be cracking me up, especially early in the mornings when I'm at work. All right, let's go.
My life. This is my life. And if I want to keep my gift from God, even though it was not planned, I didn't want it, but God gave it to me for whatever reason.
This right here is when I just be wanting to do some mush in the face. Why does she always put God in on her bad decisions? You're irresponsible. That's why you're in the predicament you're in. It's not about God. You are irresponsible. You don't make good decisions at all. Adulting is not her jam. I've been saying that the last couple of days, and that's just where we at with it with her. God don't bless no mess. I'm not into, and I said this in my last video, the religion, all that word. I'm not going there because we all know that's just like talking about politics. You know, everybody got their own deal with that. So I'm not going there. But I don't like when people in a bunch of mess and then they want to drop God down in the center of it. Did she talk to God and get God's approval to even be in this situation? Just a question.
Reason, honey. Whatever reason, okay? I don't know the reason. Maybe I won't know until my baby's born. I don't know, but I'm going to keep my baby. I told my mama today, I'm keeping the baby. And I am. So.
And let's be clear, you really have no choice. If this is really a pregnancy, okay, yeah, we're going to roll with whatever the storyline is. You have no choice. You live in the state of Texas. You don't have any money to go anywhere else. Girl, you barely have money to get down the road. Didn't you just run out of gas? Oh, okay. So don't make it seem like, oh, I just made this devastating decision and I'm going to keep. You have no choice.
If you agree with it, if you're happy for me, thank you for being happy for me. If you don't agree and you're like, girl, you stupid, you're dumb, whatever you want to say, I don't care. This is my life, my life, my life. And I'm going to live it the way I want to live it. And at the end of the day, I will never regret having any of my children.
At the end of the day, it's night, but let's just keep it real. All right. You regret him. You just never going to say it out your mouth. Again, like someone said in the comments that we all kind of know, they're just props to you. You're 35, and I just keep saying that because, again, I know she's not the only one out here that make bad decisions. We all make bad decisions that we regret. And there, can be different components, different levels to those bad decisions. So I'm not, again, trying to sit here like, especially talking for myself. Of course, I make all the right decisions. And I have made all the right decisions, or will always make the right decisions. But I will never be in this predicament. I know that. So I will say I will never be in this predicament. But a 35-year-old woman sitting here in child support debt, no real life, no real purpose, 2 kids that she barely can take care of physically, financially, mentally, nor emotionally. And you sitting here with all this makeup caked on your face, proud about being pregnant with another child by a man that's not even in a relationship with you. That right in itself baffles me. That you as a 35-year-old woman out here just having unprotected sex and you already have 5 kids.
Never. And yes, I know. I already know all the bad things that y'all could say. I know I have 3 by 1 men and then 3 by 3 other men. Oh well. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? I'm not the first woman with an unconventional life, and I won't be the last. This is my life.
She's always comparing her downfalls to everybody else, to people she don't even know. Stay in your lane. Focus on you. You so busy focused on other people and their lives can be this way, and I'm not the only one. It doesn't matter. You have to walk in your own life. You don't walk in their lives. So all this, I'm not the first. No, you're not, and you won't be. But that doesn't change your situation. And at the end of the day, the kids are the ones going to suffer. They're suffering now. And it's only going to get worse because her only emphasis is herself and men. Let's see what we got down here. So pure area, because she's ashamed, she has to add others to it to water down. Exactly. Because we know that she deflects. So in order for her to feel good or look good, she got to bring other people into her shambles. All right, Alice said, my parents had me late. Mom was 45, dad was 51, but they were married, and I was number 7, and they still wanted more kids. We had a strong family. She knows nothing about that part. She just needs to be focused on her own life. That's the problem. She excuses her actions by saying everyone else is doing it. She's such an 8th grader. Okay. No, more like 6th, 7th grader, in my opinion. Because she's ashamed. Okay, yep. Black bougie. Yeah, your life. Stop trying to clock others. Okay, stay in your lane. All right, in Texas, where the house in Virginia rate and is high. Okay, that's where I met with it, Renee J. 1977. Like, just in the back of your mind, like, I don't want to catch that. Let me protect myself. But she quick to say she love herself. You couldn't possibly love yourself if you out here having unprotected sex, no matter what age you are. But we're talking about her. Let's see here, and we'll finish it up. That's Black and Bushy. That's why they say tuna makes me feel like my life is perfect. Hey, because we like to say, you know, nothing is perfect, and as we know this, but I'll be gosh dog if I'm finna live my life like this. At a young age, it was always in my mind, I want to have this, and that, and I went for it. And at my old age, it's same conversation. I won't. And I don't even hang around people like her. So that's why I think I'm just like so just puzzled at her. All right, let's keep going. It's almost over.
Okay. So yes, we're keeping the baby. And I'm getting my tubes tied because we're not having any more oopsies. We're not doing this anymore. This is done. This was fun. Thank you, God, for my last and final blessing. But we are tying the tubes. We are doing that. So, the lady at the sonogram place, she said people can get their tubes tied and still get pregnant. And I'm like, oh, hell no. But it's rare, right? It's rare.
And if you guys notice, she's always playing with her hair and looking in the mirror. The self-esteem is at the bottom of the barrel. The self-esteem is at the bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry about that. But it's so annoying that she just keeps looking in the mirror, playing with that wig that she pulled out of a box. Now, I don't wear wigs, so you guys let me know. Do you just pull wigs out the box and put them on your head, or do you supposed to do something with the wigs? I mean, I've seen women talking about the wigs and the videos and, you know, all of this and that, but that's just not my life. My hair is natural. So I was just, you know, let me know. Do y'all just pull them out the box and put them on your head? Because that's what she did. Oh, okay. So let's get back to what she just said. Tubes tied. She's going to keep talking about that, but she never talks about birth control or protection, because you saying you're going to get your tubes tied, but that don't protect you from house in Virginia or STIs.
Rare. So I'm just going to tie my tubes. I'm going to do it right after I have the baby, and that's it. I'm 35. I'll be 36 when I have this baby. That is, to me, that's so old to have a child. Like, I'm going to have to take very good care of myself, honey, because I'm not going to let my body fall apart having another child. Okay. Talking about we have to be on the calcium. We have to be on all the vitamins. We have to be on the prenatals. Girl, I have to. I wonder if I could take collagen while I'm pregnant. We got to take the hair vitamins. We got to take it all, honey, because this body, I cannot deplete my body. You know, the babies take everything from the mother. So I have to make sure there's enough for me at the end, because this baby is not going to deplete me of anything. This baby is going to make me better, not make me worse. No, this baby's going to make me better. For what?
So please take note that it's me, me, me. She's not talking about anything as it relates to the baby. All she's talking about is herself.
Whatever reason, I do feel like even though I didn't want this and even though I didn't ask for this, it's meant to be, and this is for a reason. And yeah. So this is my life. Welcome to my life.
Yeah, it is a reason. You make irresponsible decisions. That's the reason this is happening. Don't try to sugarcoat and make it seem like, oh, I'm pregnant for a reason and just something's good going to come out of this. Yeah, as you're focusing on yourself, yeah, me get more attention because she knows being pregnant, oh, all these people going to be giving her so much praise and attention, but it's not going to be nothing good for those other 5 kids she has sitting over there that she don't support. So Miss Yellowhawk 5 says, I have 7 with my husband. She is a fool to think them not having fathers is okay. It takes work to really raise these kiddos. Exactly. It takes mental work, emotional work, physical work. None of that she do with the 5 that she has. She won't even buy a pack of pencils for those kids. But she's sitting there talking about, oh, it's going to be okay. Bringing another human being into this world that you cannot support is crazy.
Okay. I love my life. No, it's not like anybody else's. This is mine and mine only. We are tying the tubes after this. But for me, this is what is for me. Okay. Everyone's life is not the same. You guys would not make the same choices as me. You guys would not make the same decisions as me. I respect that, but please respect.
You got that right. Now, hey, I'm with you when you're right. I will not make the same decisions you make. I would not. I wouldn't even make a decision to drop out of middle school. Let's go there. Okay. And my parents would have never allowed that either. So yeah, I'm with you when you're right.
Me, I'm going to elevate and grow and be exactly who God wants me to be. And that's just all there is to it. So if you guys are on the BS, just stay out of my chat, stay off my channel, stay far away from me. I'm not on the BS. I'm raising beautiful, healthy children, and I'm blessed, and God is working through me, not against me. He's working through me, obviously. So yeah, I love you guys.
Obviously. The word salad, she get a whole bunch of words. She slice them and dice them up on the cutting board, throw them in the bowl and just mix them up. And they just come out how they going to come out. God is working through her, obviously. Oh, okay. All righty. She's playing a dangerous game. Kelly Lee, and Kelly Lee also says this is so sad, and it really is. And it really is. And this is why I chose to start a channel for those of you that might be new here, because for me, it's about the kids. And I can't do nothing about what these women choose to do. No, I cannot. None of us can because they're grown, right? They can do what they want. All we can do is talk about it and give our commentary, our opinions. And that's what I choose to do because we all live around adults, work around adults, have adults in our family that has suffered at the hands of an adult, right? Whether it has been just emotional or mentally. And it's not cute. Okay. I could just say for me personally in my profession, yeah. Okay. So I see the results of parents not doing what they need to do, not being perfect, but being effective parents and taking accountability and responsibility for a human being that they decide to bring into this world. So that's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and start a channel, because I couldn't keep clouding up Reactor's comment section. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and leave me some comments. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Alice. Miss Yellowhawk girl, you wanted. Okay. That's what it seems like to me, because it seems like she just wanted attention, which we all know that's what she's about. And that is so sad. Again, I'm just going to keep saying, for what I feel about her, she has a very pathetic life, because it's just attention, attention, attention. That's, we all know she sits on live all day, every day. You in one live. I'm not going live this weekend. You already live again after you just said yesterday you wouldn't be live this weekend. It's like a drug for her, because she has no friends. That's another thing. Being friendless. Like, you don't have one good girlfriend in this world that you can talk to, vibe with, hang out with. Like, all you do is just come and talk to strangers all day. Your brain won't function properly. Your brain won't grow. The devil will rise up in you because you have an idle mind. But let me not start all that getting on my soapbox, because I'm good about that. Let's see where we at here. All right, let me see. She's playing a dangerous game. Yep. Pine was in here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still in here, but she was in here earlier. Let me see. No family off. Exactly, no family. Like no cousins you can call up and kick it with and get support from. Like nothing. And that is it. And no one's saying the older you get, you're going to have 10 girlfriends and this and that, but you have nobody. Even those of you, have you seen the blog when she ran out of gas? She had nobody to call. Not even the man that's supposed to be the father of this child that she said she was on the phone with. She has nobody to call. Not a co-worker, not a family, not a friend, not a neighbor, nobody. But she get on here saying we Dusties. I'll be a Dusty. But let me tell you something. My life is not like yours. Let me see. Let me read a few more comments and we're going to end this. Okay. Yes, I agree with you, Nerly. That mouth and that attitude, because in her energy is very negative and dark. No. But let's think about this. There are some people out here. Well, when you look at serial killers, they don't be having no friends either, right? Okay, yeah, I guess. Okay. So Annie says she's not thinking about her mental health, especially when having kids back to back. She's barely hanging on now, right? But she won't admit that. That's the sad part. She won't admit she's barely. She will for like a second, and then she'll flip it and start deflecting. Okay. All righty. So let's go ahead and finish up. I like these comments. I appreciate you guys. Oh, Latrice said, Latrice 3619, nobody to call, but she always states that she don't need a man only to do. Yeah. All right, let's see. I think it's coming to an end, guys.
I'm going to get my babies today. I might vlog a little bit with them. I have to edit, so you guys won't see me for a while. I'll see you in the car when I'm on my way to get my kids, because I have to edit. I just wanted to come and say hi. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. I know I'm in a rush. I know I'm talking fast. It's because I have to edit these videos. It's almost 2:00 and I have to leave in an hour. Oh my God. I spoke to Joey. He's still crashing out. Okay, he's still crashing out. I told him, my bad. I'm sorry that I said it was your baby. It's not your baby. And I'm moving on and I'm doing me. And he is, he's still very mad. And he's mad because he told me.
This blew me too. You just tell somebody, oh, oops, my bad. You're not the dad. You're not the father. And they just supposed to be okay with that. Like he just not supposed to be upset. You drop chaos down in somebody's life and they just not supposed to go off. Again, like I stated in my video, you can't cut somebody and tell them how to bleed. You can't bring chaos into somebody's space and tell them how to react and how long to react to it. She just thinks she can say and do whatever she want to say and do, and everybody just supposed to move and shake how she wants them to move and shake. Oops, my bad. Like she just picked up the wrong shirt or something. She's so childish and immature and unlikable.
Because I moved on so quickly. And it's just like, well, you know what? Look, it is what it is. He's done what he's done. I've done what I do. Maybe one day in the far, far future, we can be friends. He can be there for his daughter. But if not, that's on him. But I told him, play as fuck up too, honey. I fucked up. I thought it was gonna be your baby. But
35-year-old woman talking about players F up too. Why are you playing with that wig? So we don't even know if this conversation happened because we all know she's a pathological liar. And when she lies, she does a lot of moving around, not only the eyes darting, but she always touches her hair and all that. So we don't know if this conversation happened, but if it did or not, just her language is so off. It's ridiculous.
it's not your baby. And, it is what it is. Like, he's done what he's done. So it's like, there's no room for judgment. There's no room for talking shit. You do you, and I'm going to.
Hello, Jackson Tabasco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Renee, she swear she's a baddie, but I don't see it on me either. And then I don't even know, hey, I'm out here in this social media world, so I know the lingo and all of that. But 35-year-old baddie with 5 kids. Now, I understand a woman with 5 kids, having herself together, body together. And I just mean, I'm not saying some BBL type body. I'm just saying got herself together. It don't even have to be the body is tight or anything. Just got her life together. Then she's considering herself a baddie because she's on her shit. This one right here ain't nothing about her that's baddie status. Nothing. And this is in my opinion.
With me, and that's just all there is to it. He said he saw a future with me and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? At the end of the day, I didn't really see that future with him. I have love for him. But no, he's not my person. But I wish him the best in life. I don't have to, just because he's mad and crashing out, I don't have to be mad and stoop to his level. And yeah, we're just going to keep it moving. And like I said, I would never stop any of the fathers of my kids to be in their kids' life. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not bitter. I don't have no reason to be bitter.
Okay. Now, y'all know y'all got to drop in this comment box. It's like she said her brain neurons don't connect. So, we all know she has kept kids from their father. We know this. She's not bitter, but she only sits up and drags the father of her children in every opportunity that she gets, but she's not bitter. This is the part where I just cannot get my mind wrapped around how she thinks. And she really feels so comfortable. The lies flow out her mouth like water while she's sitting there playing with her hair. And she talks like these two were having a relationship. And it went south. But why are you talking about him when you say he's not the father? Talk about the father. So Nearly says one of these days. Hold up, Nearly. I'm trying to find. One of these days she messed with the wrong one and it will snap at her. Yeah, one of these days she's going to, because everybody out here not playing. We see this in the news all the time, unfortunately, because my other type of conversation everybody is femicide of black women. Okay. And misogynoir. So the hatred of black women, right? And yeah. And so it happens. Okay. It happens out here. Then we just hear stories of people just, snapping and they have nothing to lose. And even if they do, they don't care about doing what they do to you. So her reckless mouth, yeah, one day. And I don't wish that on anybody at all. But we're talking about the real world, not just the internet. All right. Latrice said there's something mentally wrong with her. She has no idea or nor concern about the lasting impact her choices will have on those fatherless children. Sassy Pants, NANC, Sassy Pants Neck. I definitely agree with you because that's where I'm at with it. The future of these children, and they don't get a good start in life because she's so focused on herself. The getting them the basic, the bare necessities and all of that. And you bringing in two cats into the home and all of this nonsense. And I think that's one of the biggest things with these women in this sector is they don't think about the future of the children. They really all focus on themselves. If you really look at them and how they move, they put themselves first. They do what they have to do as far as what we see on camera because they are on camera. And that's just how I see it. All right. Let's see here. King, Queen, 2648, Strong, Mommy, Live, 4x6. Okay, let's keep going.
And they can always be a part of their kid's life as long as they respect me. I'm going to be respected, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm the mother of your children. And if you can't respect me, then you don't need to be around. I don't need my children learning disrespect. I don't need my children learning to disrespect.
And she cracked her neck just then because you disrespect the father of your children all the time. Right in front of the kids. You disrespect Gerard and his wife all the time. And you think it's okay. That's their father. It doesn't matter what you feel about him, what you two got going on. That's their father. And just like you want to quick to say, I'm the mother, which you do nothing that really pertains to being the mother but give birth. But anyway, it's okay for you to disrespect them, but they can't disrespect you. And no, nobody should be disrespecting each other. But the fact of the matter is she doesn't want things done to her that she do to them. And it's okay for you to dog Gerard out in front of your kids, in front of strangers. It is totally fine with you. And that's why I talk about her digital footprint. She don't care what she puts online. It's going to forever be there.
Respect their mother through you. Like, that's not what we're doing here. So, as long as these men can respect me, they can totally be with and around their kids. I have no problem with that, but you will respect me. And that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, no, he's still very mad and very, very mad. But, oh well, once again, this is my life and I'm going to do what I want to do. And yeah. So, okay, I love you guys. Let me get...
Yes, it is your life, but your life is connected to 5 other human beings that you didn't mention one time. And if you are pregnant, as you're saying, now we're talking about 6 human beings. And no, I'm not saying because you're a mother that you can't have your life. You should. But you don't even have a life anyway, so it doesn't matter. But just in the big scheme of things, not saying a mother can't have a life and do their thing. And I'm not even saying with her being a single mother that she can't be out here dating and doing her thing. But why can't we use some type of protection? Yes, it's her body. She can do what she want to do, but you bring these human beings into the world that everybody has to deal with at some point.
This work done, and I'll see you in a minute. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so I'm home. Helani, I think is in there. Anyway, I'm about to bathe the kids. Christian's taking a bath. All the kids are here. We done ate. Mommy got a little work done. I'm about to wash some clothes, bathe everybody.
And I want to say this too, guys. She always exerts herself as mommy, mommy, mommy. She always has to throw that title out. Why? They clearly know you are the mother in quotation marks. So why do you always have to say it? Because you know that you really don't fulfill the duty nor the roles. So you have to keep saying it like you're trying to convince yourself that you are the mommy.
Make sure everybody takes baths, and then we're going to sleep right after because they have school in the morning. So yeah, we're just gonna be going to sleep. And you guys, let me tell you something. I'm so tired. Like, this shit is kicking in now because, I just be getting exhausted. So anyway, it's okay. We got this. I love y'all. I thought it was gonna be a more in-depth vlog today, but it wasn't. But anyway, regardless, I'll be vlogging tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay gracious. I'm trying. No, stay dangerous. No, for real. I love y'all. And thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking, commenting. I love you guys so much for all the support. And we'll see you later. Right, little bean? The bean said yes. Okay. All right, you guys. Bye.
So that was the end of that one. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for stopping in for my first live. I will get better because I just did this on a whim. It is Saturday and I need to get out of here and go run some errands because unlike her, I don't sit inside all day. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. Let's go here and check, see if I missed anybody. He should have sent his sisters over there. You know, some people would. And we don't even know if the sister said something to her or not, right? Because we know that she's not going to tell everything. You know, she may slip up later and say something when she's on a rage, but we just don't know. Some people going to stand 10 toes down for their siblings. And you online saying what you saying, you just never know. But again, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to end this and I will do more lives. Again, I will have this set up a little bit better, my intros and my outros and all of that. But I do have another video coming out about Nika. If you guys can watch that. I know Nika cannot, she's not the most interesting person, but it's about the kids. Remember, save the kids. So please check that one out. I did put out something on Liv earlier today. If you want to go check that one out, you know, with Liv, it can be long because I do have a lot to say, guys. And if you actually knew me, you would know that I don't really even talk a lot. I'm an introvert. But so with that, I'm very observant and I look at things. And when it's something on my mind, and I'm passionate about it, I'll talk about it. Don't come to me with no little titty bitty it bit conversations. I don't do well with those. But if it's something I'm passionate about, then I have a lot to say. So thank you for sticking in here with me. And I will see you guys later. And remember, stay in peace.